timer. All right, you guys, good morning. I'm 1 minute early. I think this is the first time it's ever happened, but it's Monday, so we're turning over a new leaf. Anyways, I'm gonna give you guys a couple minutes to hop on. First question is probably gonna be, Steve, where do you get these outfits and where can I get them to?
Taipei.
The answer is
Taipei, Taiwan.
Taipei, Taiwan. Hat courtesy of Crunch, hair courtesy of Bed.
Both are mine.
I stole both.
From your girlfriend.
Hello, hello. Someone brand new. I don't think we know each other, but thanks for hopping on. So, I'm gonna give the rundown. I know most people that are gonna be hopping on in a few minutes already know what we're doing. Today is gonna be lower body focused. So if you have a pair of dumbbells, we're gonna be working with those today. Pretty much anything you have, light, medium, heavy, you sort of know you. Today is gonna be all on the legs. So if you have something heavier, this might be a good day to go with that option. If you have no weights at all, we can do this with creative weights. We can do this with, soup cans, water bottles, laundry soap. You can do this body weight. Hey, good morning, Steve. Good morning, Katie. Pretty much anything that's gonna add a little bit of weight, but body weight at the end of the day is gonna work just fine here. So, this was gonna be a little longer today, so I'm actually gonna jump in with the warm up, and everyone else can hop in along the way. We got a good group already. All right, so let's go ahead and find some space. And if you did our partner workout yesterday, your legs might be a little sore, mine are. So we're gonna take this nice and slow to start. I want you to find a nice easy squat stance. We're just about shoulder width here, and we're just going down and up. Now think about the breath as you squat here. We're gonna inhale as we lower, inhale. Pronunciation is important too. We're gonna exhale as we rise. Hey there, Michelle. Driving through those heels as we come up. And remember, our first motion here, it comes from the hips, send them down and back. If you're wondering why I'm wearing this, if you're late to the party, I explained at the start, you're gonna have to wait till the end. All right, in 5, we're gonna take the feet a little bit wider. We've got walking squats. I'll show you how this works. In 3, 2, 1, take those feet one step wider, like a sumo squat. We're down, and we're up. A little bit closer. This is where we started, your regular squat, down and up, and then one narrower. 3 squats. Your narrowest one, your regular squat, and then your widest one. Let's keep that going for a little bit. Think about how each one of these little shifts in your feet, narrower versus wider stance, is gonna change maybe how this squat feels. We've got some consistent aspects though. Hips are always gonna start back, that's the beginning of your motion. Weight is always gonna stay in the heels, and we're always looking to keep the knees out and that big toe down. Let's go one more time all the way out to a wide squat. There's 1, and there's 2. A good morning, Bettina. Hold it open. Nice wide stance, maybe even wider. And let's just go side to side, shifting the weight right, shifting the weight left. Just like you're sitting into a chair, remember we're sending the weight down, we're sending the weight back, shifting that weight back through center. Let's go 5 more times. There's 1, 2, 3, staying low, 4, finishing on your right side. Pop it right back to center. We're gonna pivot to the right. So just like you're in a lunge position, give me a static lunge, bending down, driving up. So I'm wearing black, it's a little hard to see. Check in with your knee on the right leg here. Let's make sure it's tracking right over your shoelaces, or in my case, bare feet, right over the center foot. You got a quick 5, 4. We're gonna take this down to one knee. In 3, 2, and 1. All the way down. Take that left leg to the floor, and let's lean into that right leg. This one's a hip flexor stretch. So we're putting as much weight as we can on that right side, keeping the whole foot connected, leaning forward. Take that right arm, left, and lean to your right. Find a little bit of an extra stretch, sort of right on the outside of your leg here. And then just hold for 5. We'll take this into a hamstring stretch. In 3, 2, 1. Shift it back. Weight comes to your left heel. Hands are gonna reach for the right toe. Now you've got as much or as little a bend in that left leg. Wow. Right leg as you can here. We're finding a stretch all down the back of that leg. Your leg might be pretty bent. This is a hard stretch. Hamstrings are often tight because we do so much sitting. Whatever's comfortable for you. Hold for 5. Welcome, welcome. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shift that weight forward. Let's come all the way up and out of that lunge. And let's come back to center. Shifting over to the left. Static lunge, left side down. And up. Left knee tracks over center foot, just like we did on the right. 5. We're gonna take this into that hip flexor stretch. 2, 3, 2, and drive through that left up. And 1. Hold it at the bottom, drop that right knee. Let's shift the weight into that left side. Right arm reaches, left side lean. We hold for a full 10 seconds. Can you give me a little bit deeper? Making sure that left heel stays down. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Send the weight back to your right heel. Reach for that left toe. Find whatever bend in that left leg feels good and hold. You got 10 seconds. We take this back to the feet. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shift the weight forward. When you've got your feet under you, let's rise up, shift middle, and we're gonna take this to a hinge. All the way down, big reach. Legs are staying straight here. We're gonna drop down deep into Sumo Squat. Stand and reach. This is our last one. Down, fold, hips drop, knees bend. We rise for 3. Good, bend, stand, 2. You got 1 more after this one. All the way to the bottom, all the way to the top. Last time. We stand, we reach. You give me 1 big breath in. Hold on to it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale out, hands down. All right, guys. We're gonna grab those weights if you got them, or wherever you're using as a substitute. And we're gonna get started. We've got 2 sets of 5 moves. 45-15 is our timer. This first one is the only one where I may be asking you to do something a little bit different. I want you to take one of your dumbbells, place it on the floor. Other dumbbell is gonna go in your hands. So check out my heels. They're gonna be up on that dumbbell on the floor. This one's called a Sissy Squat. So we wanna elevate the heels. If you don't have something to put your feet up on, we can do a pencil squat. I'll show you that variation in a second. But if your heels are up, we're gonna drop this all the way down to the bottom. Hold, 1, 2, drive to the top. So a little bit more from the side. Still making sure that you keep your knees over your center foot. We're not rocking forward, we're still sitting back. We're just emphasizing the quads with this motion. Modification, you can keep both weights. You can stick those feet as close together as possible. And we're just gonna squat with a real narrow stance, little hold, big drive to the top. Sound good? That's gonna be move number 1. Welcome, welcome. Somebody new. All right, comment down below if we don't know each other. We're gonna go ahead and get started. If you're just jumping in, grab your weights, Sissy Squat. Heels up on that weight or narrow stance pencil. 3, 2, 1. Lower slow, hips back, hold at the bottom. 1, 2, drive up. So nothing about this movement needs to be fast. In fact, if it's new to you, I want you to take this extra slow. With the position that we have, with those heels elevated, or if the feet are just closer, those knees are gonna wanna creep forward. You're fighting that by sending your hips back a little bit extra. And since we're in a little bit of a compromised position, our quads are taking over here. We don't often work them, and we're not gonna do too much, but we're getting a little bit of extra work on the quads just today, just for you. For 8, 7, 6, give me 1 more hold at the bottom. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now you get to pick up that weight, Sumo Squat, weights across the shoulders. You know this one, wide stance, toes angled out. We're gonna do this first one together. 3, 2, 1. You're gonna give me 3 squats. There's 1, there's 2, we hold on 3, calf raises. 1 right, 1 left, 1 both. All the way up. 3 squats, 3 calf raises. There's 2, There's 3, hold, right, left, and double. Got that? We're halfway through. Deepen those squats. Find your deepest one to hold. If you're with me right now, lift, squeezing the back of the leg. 1, 2, and both. Let's get one more time. Down, up, for 2, for 3, hold. 1, 2, and both. All right, keeping those weights. This one is gonna get the heart rate up a little bit. We're gonna start slower, weighted in out squats. So let's start feet together, weights together. We jump out, we drop down, we jump in, we stand up. Ready? Here we go. Down, reach for the floor, jump in, take those weights back to the waist. This one should be a nice, easy, measured pace, something you can hold on to. In 10 seconds, we're gonna hold this at the bottom. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just hold. Little pulses. Up an inch, down an inch. We're gonna take this into wide jumps. In 3, 2, 1. Up, down. 8, 7, 6. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Now we're going to some single side work. Right leg to start, weights on the shoulders. Wide single leg squat. So right leg is gonna be loaded, left toe is gonna be your kickstand. It's as light as you can. We're going all the way down, hold, and then all the way up. Here we go, down and up. We're gonna add one thing to this move. In 5, it's gonna be a skater with that left leg. 3, 2, 1. Hold, left leg in, left leg out, we stand. Keep that going. In, out, drive through that right side. That's it. 20 seconds. So when we're tapping with that left leg, we're even heavier on the right. Keep that heavy feeling, that loaded leg, just a light tap. You got 10. Whew. Wearing a sweatshirt was a bad choice. 4, one more. 3, 2, 1. Last one in this first round. Split. You know, when you can't read your own notes, that's not good. All right, one more right side move, split lunge. We're gonna go right leg forward, left leg back. You're down slow on this one. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. Give me 3, 2, 1. Hold. Watch my left leg. We're going in and out. Tap backs. 1, 2, 3. Back to your starting position. All the way up. 1, 2, 3. Hold. Tap 1. Tap 2. Tap 3. Drive to stand. Slow down. Hold. 1, 2, 3. And drive, stand. Let's do that one more time. 1, 2, 3. Hold. Tap 1. Tap 2. Heavy right. Tap 3. And then drive all the way up. That's it. All right, we got that down. How are we feeling about all those, you guys? We're gonna go through that same thing one more time. I'm gonna see how sweaty I can get in about 20 minutes. That's my goal. Your goal should be something along the same lines. Your sweater's just not as cute as mine. All right, so only thing that changes on round 2 is that we switch the legs. We do the other side. In 10 seconds, we're gonna start with that sissy squat. So if you put that weight down on the floor, we're gonna do that again. Heels up, or just a pencil squat. In 3, 2, 1. All right, down. A little hold at the bottom. 1, 2, drive and stand. So make sure we're still keeping the back in that hinge, or rather the hips in that hinge position, that neutral spine. My chest is lifted as I lower, and my knees, you know the drill, they're not rocking forward over the toes. I'm holding them right over the center foot. Ooh. All right, should we pulse this? Let's hold. In 3, 2, 1. Hold, little pulse. Up an inch, down an inch. Hips back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's find that sumo squat. 3 squats, 3 calf raises. Right, left, double. Sound good? 3, 2, and 1. Down, up. There's 2. Now we hold, right, left, both, down, stand. If you want to go a little bit faster, let's go a little faster on the squat. Make sure we're controlled in that hold before we rock up onto the toes. That's going to be important. Halfway through. 1, 2, double, stand. Let's get through 2 more times. Hold. As we're lifting those toes, we're squeezing the backs of the legs, those calves. 1, last time. 2, and 3. Right, left, both, and recover. Just in time to get that heart rate even higher. In, out, squat jumps. Remember, we start slow. If you need to, drop down to 1 dumbbell for me. Weights together, feet together. In 3, 2, 1. Reaching for the floor. One thing we didn't talk about on this one is the back position. Whether you're going fast or slow, when we drop to the floor, you're not rounding. The shoulders aren't pulled forward by the weight. They're rolled back. Chest is open. Abs are on. In 5, we hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Chest back. Shoulders back. Little pulse. We finish with wide squat jumps. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Little hops. If you need to drop a weight, it's only 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, my gosh. Let's take it to single side one more time. Left side this time. Left foot, right toe. 3, 2, 1. We squat. We rise. Let's add in that skater. Hold. Tap right in. Out. Stand. So, if you're one for numbers and percents here, you're about 90% in that left leg. 10%, if you can do the math, in that right side. Whew. You got 20 seconds. Let's make it even lighter. Let's make it 95 and 5. 15 seconds. Whew. Hey there, Kelly. A little late to the party. I'm already drowning. But glad you're here. You got 5. One more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. You had a work call? No worries. It happens. We're gonna finish out the left leg. You're gonna have one big leg today, but that's okay. Left leg forward. Remember, down slow. In 3, 2, 1. Take it down for 2. For 3, hold right leg. 1, 2, 3. Back to the top. Down for 1, 2, 3. Hold, tap 1, tap 2, tap 3. Let's talk about that tap. I'm not rising as I move that right leg. I'm holding a heavy left side. Let's get through 2 more. Down for 3, 2, and 1. Tap 1, tap 2, tap 3. This finishes off. 1, 2, 3, 1. There it is. 2 and 3. Whew. Shake out that leg. We got about 20 seconds. Catch our breath. Hey there, Brian. Whew. So the goal was to get as sweaty as possible. And Kelly, since you just joined, you're probably asking, how do I dress so well? That secret is to be revealed after this live stream. All right, so we're gonna start off this second round with something that we did last week. This is your 5-point lunge or your around the clock. If you're someone for analogies, this is gonna be great for you. Just the right leg, by the way. So 5 points, 5 lunges. First one is a front lunge, that's your noon. Second one is 45 degrees, that's your 1 o'clock. Lateral lunge, 90 degrees, that's your 3. This one's weird, 45 to the back. That's your 5. And then straight back, that's your 6. So noon, 1, 3, 5, and 6. Just the right leg. Ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. To the front. Just the right, remember. 1 o'clock. 3 o'clock lateral. 5 to the back. And 6 straight to the back. Hopefully you have a little bit more room than me. I'm sort of stepping on things in almost all of these directions. Speaking of directions, we got some common factors with all of these angles, right? Well, we're gonna keep our heel connected to the floor. For the first 3, we're actually working our right leg. For the back 2, it's actually more of a focus on the left leg. All right, 5, 4, let's finish this wheel out. 3, 2, last 2, to the back, and straight to the back. All right, we got one more single side move here. Curtsy to a reverse lunge. We're stepping with the left leg only here. So curtsy, reverse, stand, left leg only. Curtsy, reverse, stand. You're thinking, Steve, why did you just go with the left leg? You were saying just step with the right. Well, we're trying to work the right leg. And what did we just talk about? When we're in a reverse lunge, whichever leg we're stepping to the back with is the light leg. Whichever leg is in front is the working leg. That's your heavy one. You're halfway through. So keep that front leg loaded, keep that leg connected. We're not rising up when we switch from curtsy to reverse. It's just a halfway hold transition. You got 8. Ooh. One more time. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Now we're gonna take this, shockingly, to one more right side move. Reverse lunge to a deadlift. So, from the side, left leg steps back, come forward, kickstand that left toe, give me that deadlift. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. Reverse lunge, step back with the left, forward, kickstand left, and then reach for the toe. So the important thing on that deadlift, right, is gonna be keeping a neutral spine, keeping the chest lifted, keeping the core engaged. We're only gonna go down as far as we can keep all of those elements in place. If you start to lose a flat back, if you start to lose the core, that's where your range of motion ends. You got 10 seconds, then we'll even out the legs. Let's go one more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, finish that deadlift. 3, 2, 1. Weights on the shoulders, slow tempo squat. That's it, regular squat. Hey, hey, 4 seconds down, 4 seconds up, both directions. In 3, 2, 1, slow on the way down. For 3, for 4, on the way up 2, for 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep that going. Down slow, and up slow. I had a plan with this one. I kind of forgot what it was. Let's just keep this going slow. This kind of feels good. We're gonna hold this at the bottom. In 8, we finish pulse. In 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down, little pulse. Up an inch, down an inch. This is a lot of time under tension. Stick with me. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last move, right leg. Lunge pulses for 3. We go 1, 2, 3, jump switch. 1, 2, 3, jump switch. Starting right side, option to drop the weights if you need to. Last move, 3, 2, 1. Hold, little pulse. 1, 2, 3, jump switch. 1, 2, 3, jump switch. Let's make sure that whole foot is connected to the floor when we land in that lunge. And if you need to, we can drop down to 1, we can drop down to none as far as those weights go. Halfway there. 1, 2, 3, 15. If you can, pick it up. 1, 2, 3, jump switch for 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Ooh. Man, we got one more. That one's a nasty one to end on. You got 15 seconds. We take it back from the top, starting with 5-point lunge. Let's go. In 5, left leg this time. 3, 2, 1. You got your noon. You got 11 this time, that's 45. You got 9, that's your lateral lunge. Here's the weird one. 7, and back to 6. So 2 of those numbers stay the same. We got noon. We got 11. What one is that? It's 9, 7, and 6. 3 moves are on the left, 2 moves are on the right. I'm gonna catch my breath for 15 seconds. I recommend you do the same. We're gonna need it. One more time through, 10 seconds. All right, you got 3. You got 2, and 1. Let's take this to that curtsy, reverse. Just the right leg moves. Curtsy, reverse, stand. Whew. In 3, 2, 1. Curtsy, reverse, stand. That's the only time where you straighten up. Curtsy to reverse is in a halfway hold. Whew. So we're getting towards the end, you guys. This is usually the point where I'm like, this kind of sucks. I don't really want to finish this. But then I think about my left leg, and I'm like, it's already 3 inches smaller than my right leg. That comes from quitting early too many times. So you've got 2 solutions. You can just start with your left leg next time, maybe it'll catch up to your right, or the one that I'm gonna go with, you just keep going. 4, last one, 3, 2, 1. Reverse lunge, deadlift. Stepping with your right leg. Whew. I don't look that sweaty, but I'm wearing a shirt under here and it is like, it's a wetsuit, let me say that. 3, 2, 1, stepping back to the right. Kickstand the toe, reach for the left toe. Back, up, hinge. Remember your range of motion is dictated by 3 things. Your ability to keep your spine neutral, your ability to keep your core on, and your ability to keep your chest and shoulders opened up, nice and proud. You got 15 seconds. And 2 more moves. 10, we take it to that slow squat. We go slow, then we finish fast. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights on those shoulders. 3, 4 seconds down, 3, 4 seconds up. You guys have 90 seconds in this workout. Don't even think about it, just do it. Ready? 3, 2, and 1. Down slow for 3, for 2, for 1. Up slow for 3, for 2, for 1. Just as slow on the second time. Down and up. I know we got lots of strong legs in the audience here. This is how you build them. Time under tension, connecting mind to muscle, learning to master the slow before you master the fast. You got 20 seconds. That means 10 till we hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the bottom. Give me 1 inch lower. I know it sucks. Little pulse, up an inch, down for 8, 7, 6, lower, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last 45. Let's start on the left leg. 3 pulses in that lunge, 1 jump switch. Last 45, team, let's go. Ready? 3, 2, and 1. Find that hold, little pulse. 1, 2, 3, jump switch. 1, 2, 3, jump switch.
All right, I'm gonna take over for Steven here so he can focus on this final move. You guys are staying low in that pulse, all right? Your back knee teases the floor. You pulse for 3, and then light landing as you jump. So explode up and land light on the feet. You're halfway there. This is where we pick it up. If you have anything left, this is where we finish strong, all right? Stronger than you started. I want to see a little push in everyone's speed. You got 10 seconds to go. Come on, Bettina. Come on, Katie. Kelly, you got this. For 5, big jump. For 3, for 2, and 1.
And that just about did it. Oh boy. How are we feeling, guys? So, I'm gonna sit down here. The burning question is, where does this come from? And the truth is, where does it come from?
I got it in Taipei when I was traveling.
I stole it from some homeless people in Taiwan. Same with this hat. No, but in all seriousness, I just was like, you know, why not? I'm taking these things too seriously, so why not look as ridiculous as possible? Because it's not that serious. I'm yelling at a phone. I'm actually yelling at 2 cameras. We've got more technology in this room than people. So, anyways, all I'm trying to say is thanks for showing up. I'm just gonna be showing up, having fun with you guys. Always appreciate whoever is on this stream. You guys are always so good about being consistent, even if you don't do it now live with me. You do it later, you let me know how much you love it, and it honestly means the world. So a few quick announcements before I sign off. If you took part in our partner workout yesterday, awesome. 2 things that come out of that. If you didn't win the challenge, this is good news for you. If you did neither, this is good news for you. You have the opportunity to go back and just do the 3-minute squat challenge. And we are gonna select one more winner, as I'm gonna select one more winner on whoever gets the most squats out of this second round. Now you have till the end of today to do it, and here's how you have to submit it. You have to go on IG Live, you have to film yourself for 3 minutes. Hey there, Dina, better late than never, right? You have to film yourself for 3 minutes doing the squats, DM me, let me know your number, let me know that you did the live. I will go back and verify, count your squats, and let you know by Tuesday morning who the winner is. Now the prize is a 45-minute virtual training session or consult of your choice. That can be a nutrition consult, we can talk about diet. It can be a workout programming consult if you want to talk about that. It can be relationship advice because I'm an expert. It can be whatever you want. That was sarcasm on the last one. But if you guys want to do that, you have about 24 hours to do it.